everybody, this is Kristen and I'm coming to you with the May 2018 Sew Sampler box. And if you haven't seen the new boxes yet, they just changed them up. So it's more of a teal than a baby blue, and it doesn't have a box, the polka dots anymore. So I love the change, I love that color, and I'm super excited to get into this. So if you don't know what Sew Sampler is, it is a box that is put together by the Fat Quarter Shop. And it's a monthly subscription, and every month they send you notions and fabric and patterns and other interesting things. So I'm really excited. I've heard some rumblings of what might be in here, but I haven't actually looked to see what anybody says yet because I want to give you, legit opinions on things. So we are opened. It says, "Be creative." And of course, you can always share your box, hashtag Sew Sampler on social media in general. So if you make something cool, share it. This month, the promo code, I'm not going to tell you that, but there's a 20% off Jolly Bars. And, okay, y'all, I'm so excited. The fabric is what I was hearing rumbles about. And it's by Pepperandflax, and I just cannot tell you how much I love this fabric. I love it so much that as soon as I saw it come out, I went to Etsy and straight away ordered a bunch of quarter yard cuts. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous fabric. So let me get into it. So Pepperandflax by Yoder for modafabrics. And they sent us a Jolly Bar, which my understanding is half the size of a layer cake. So, and there is a crossover quilt pattern that you can only find if you get into your bundle. So, instead of laying on top like they normally do. So here's the size of the fabric, and it is just gorgeous. It is yellows and greens and grays. And it's all pretty much these beautiful florals and just different tones and slightly different patterns. That one's a little light yellow. And then we get into like more of the golds. It's kind of like an orange almost. There we go. Some greens. Some grays. And goes all the way down to, I think they call it black, but it's more like a really, really nice charcoal gray. So I am stoked. Like I said, I ordered a bunch for myself, all yellows and grays, because that's what I want to make a quilt out of. So now I have this, and y'all are going to laugh at me, but I have all of this too. So I have a nice little collection now. So just that alone, I'm absolutely in love with the Sew Sampler for this month, so yay, fabric! Okay, that was enough weirdness, right? So, pulling out the pattern, it's called the Crossover Quilt Pattern, and you can kind of see that there's a that main pattern and then the border. And they have 4 new exclusive Jolly Bars with coordinating patterns. So, if that's your thing, check them out. Alright, let's get into the rest of the goodies, yeah? So, this says the box value is over $65. And I think with tax and shipping it comes to about $30 for our cost, so good deal. If you've been doing these for a while, you know that they initially included how much everything costs, and I think last 2 months they've decided that they don't want us to know how much things cost. I'm assuming that's the only way a reason they would take it off, these little inclusion sheets. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the research and see if I can find it on their website, and I'll post that in the description below. So, alright, we already went over the fabric. We have gray ALPHABITTIES by itssewemma, which are specialty marking tools. Plastic squares, perfect for labeling your fabric pieces after cutting. Huh, alright. Contains 26 letters and 10 numbers. So, I don't know about you, but that would be handy because usually I just kind of grab a piece of paper and scribble on it. So this would be kind of nice to have something a little bit more formal, a little bit more put together. And according to this, we received this item first. I don't know how much that's exciting for people, but hey, it's a cool new notion. I'll take it. We have a creativegrids 4.5 by 8.5 quilt ruler. And you know me, I love my rulers. I can always use another. And this is kind of a perfect size to go with those jelly bars, which is probably the reason they put this one in there. But I'm stoked. It's a size I don't have, so that's always a good thing. And we have 2 small 50 weight aurifil threads, which is really nice. We actually get 2. So we have a gold and a green to go with that pepper and flax collection that we have. Let's see. Doesn't say what the official color is, but that's okay. Has 220 yards each. So get some good use out of that. And we have so we get 2 quilt patterns this month. So it was the one that was with the Jolly Bar, and then one specific for this box. So that's even better. It's the Beehive Quilt Pattern. And it looks, I'm trying to make sure I'm not reading this wrong. The backside, it almost looks like they want you to make hexes, but I'm thinking that's just a fabric swatch. Because looking at the pattern on the inside, it looks like rectangles, which would make sense because that's what these are. So, nice, simple, easy. This would be great for a beginner because there's nothing crazy. It's just squares and rectangles. So we have that. And then they also give us a special edition sew sampler little quilt block itself. And so they're doing barn blocks this year. And this year we have one with this little pinwheel, or sorry, this month, the pinwheel. So this section right here is what's going to change from month to month. So this top of the barn and the door is going to change, or stay the same rather, and then this interior part is going to change. So if doing these is your thing, this is a really nice, good weight fabric cardboard piece to have around so you can make your quilt block. So that is what we have in our sew sampler this month. We also get a 15% off all box items code. Honestly, I never use codes. I think it's a way that they can just go, ooh, look at how much we're giving you. Yay! And I'm spending enough money on life in general, and this is kind of my little splurge, so I'm not really going to go out and use a code. But if you do, awesome. I'm glad they're in there for you. So overall, what do I think of this box? I love it. You know, I cannot say enough good things about the fabric. I love that fabric. The quilt pattern is nice. The grid is great. Like I said, I'm going to use rulers. A new shape and size I don't have is wonderful. I love getting new yarn. I can't talk today. New thread. There we go. That's the word I wanted. And then I think the one thing that I'm not as excited about are these little blocks to mark my quilt pieces, but they're still useful. You know, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike them. They're useful. I'm just least excited about it. So overall, I think Sew Sampler hit it out of the park this month. Fabric alone, you know, if we're saying a typical layer cake's like $40, Jolly Bar is half of that, so that's $20 right there. And for $30 with tax and shipping, that definitely covers the rest of what's in this box. So I feel like I got a good deal. I love most of the stuff that's in it. So I don't really have anything to complain about this month, which is a good thing. Hopefully they keep on a roll like this and keep doing great things, adding great things, and listening to the people that do their little, you know, how did you like this month's box questionnaire. So if you have something that you want or that you didn't like, definitely go on and make your opinion known. You know, they don't know if they don't hear from you. So that is all I have. If you'd like to hear more, you want to keep in touch with me, go ahead and hit subscribe. It's down below this video. I'm on Instagram, and I will be putting pictures of things I'm working on, like these little wall hangings here. And I would love to hear from you guys if you want to comment. So subscribe, follow, comment, all of the above, none of the above, either or. But hopefully I will see y'all next month. Until then, this is the 2018 May Sew Sampler Box from Fat Quarter Shop.